Hey guys, good morning. I know I'm early. We'll start in a few minutes. I just want to say hey. And yeah, Ryan Anderson went live. I did a video, and we're going to start off the show with that ass wipe. Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about his little pity party. He got a little pity party. He's still trying to tell everybody his story, and his story does not match what happened, right? He's trying to say that, well, we'll go over it. I did do a video on it this morning, though. How you doing, Jameson? My phone's working, guys, but don't blow up my phone today, please. I got some errands I need to run. It was kind of nice not to have a phone yesterday, if I'm honest with you. It was kind of nice. I was able to get messages on the computer. Hey, Ron, how are you? But it was kind of nice to, I got a lot of work done. I got a video up on the argument with Toddy One Skip. I got a video up on Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. And then I put 3 videos out on this channel and a live stream. So I did some work yesterday, you know. The video I did on the argument was women in sports and how I take Jamie takes phone free breaks. Hey Glades, how you doing? Cree, Janae, is it Janae, Kathleen? Hey everybody, how is everybody today? Opus, how you doing? How you doing? We're gonna start in a few minutes. All by myself. I'm all by myself. You just asky? How you doing, just asky? You just assy? Just assy. Just Casey? Just Cassie. I'm sorry. Are you just Cassie? I call you Cassie. Maria, how you doing? How you doing, Marie? Maria. You're not the same Maria that supposedly won some shit from Ryan Anderson, are you? You're not that guy. It's just Cassie. Cassie. I like that, Cassie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. We're good. We're good. Opus. Opus. How you doing? Shh. Don't tell anybody. We're going to shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Opus. Happy birthday to Opus. Opus, happy birthday. And I wish you a bunch of bunnies. Opus has got bunnies. Go check out her TikTok. She's got one bunny after another bunny after another bunny. I'm a fan. I subscribed to her channel. Yes, I did. Good morning, everyone on the other side. Other side of town? Where are we? We got birthdays here. We got birthdays here. And Edie's getting much love. Why is Edie getting love? Why does Edie have to get some love? Oh, because she said hello? Shit. We got a bunch of happy birthdays for Opus. A great place to spend your birthday. I hope so. I hope so. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. See, when you guys say Toddy's always late, you don't say that, but sometimes I'm early. When I could be here earlier, I'll come on earlier. I do it. Stella Flamingo. I wrote it just for you, Opus. Opus. How you doing, Claudia? Penelope, or Penelope, as I used to say back in the day. My phone's working, so I'm happy, man, because that just saved me a bunch of money and heartache. But I'm really proud of myself because I got a lot of work done on an old phone yesterday. You know, saving stuff and putting it up. I got a lot of work done. Today I got to go do some, I ordered my groceries. Um, it's really stuff for the dogs, to be honest with you, and my water, you know, because I drink coconut water. Thank you, Jamie. Like I can afford that. And my creamer, I got to get my creamer. So. Are styling in the rear ends, milk money merch. Oh, that's great. That's great. Jamie got some new merch. Jamie got a cool merch. Jamie, you got a new merch too, right? Jamie, put your channel up here and stop talking so much, my little friend. My little friend. Jameson. Jameson. Put your channel up here, Jamie, please. Guys, we're going to get right into it as soon as Jamie does what I asked her to do. I have 2 shirts and shorts. You have shorts on your... Really? I don't know how I feel about people wearing me on the bottom half. I just got used to people wearing me on the top half. Ay, ay, ay. Say hello to my little friend. Jamie, if you don't put the damn link up here, I guess so. Go check it out. As soon as she puts the link up here, you guys could go check it out. You can leave my live and go check it out. There you go. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. I hope everything's well for you today. Is everything well for you today? Okay. All right. Freak. Jamie's right here. Come on, Jameson. Come on. Just show everybody. They're not going to say anything. Come on, Jamie. She doesn't. All right. I can't make her. How you doing, Sherry? I'm doing good. I'm full of jokes today. Jamie's not here, guys. Now they don't know if you're here or you're not here, Jamie. I fucked with them all. Guys. All right. I got some milk, honey, and mayhem. Sure. Oh, that's very cool. Very, very cool. All right, guys. Let's check this out. Here we go.
In like a couple weeks, actually.
Well, that's not true. Ryan Anderson has only been gone for like 4 or 5 days, but he lives in dog years.
I'll say it's about a week. Yeah. Bubba. Hell, I guess I forget how much you go live.
I just want you to know that this is really fast because, you know, he just is so fucking slow. But anyway.
So you don't go live anymore. So
you don't go live anymore. We were a little concerned about you. We thought maybe you were under investigation, which I still think maybe so.
Anyway, me lovely, thank you for that. How's y'all's day going? I still got comments off because I don't want to hear it from haters. Like,
I shut my comments off, but it's I don't understand that. I also got a toddy tumbler. Did you get a toddy tumbler? You didn't have to buy that stuff, Edie. I appreciate you. I got some new merch too. That Jamie was the one that I don't know who designed it, but Jamie sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, that'll work. So I still got to get some stuff out of there. He should be under investigation, right?
Absolutely. You hate on me for private phone calls. Get a life.
I'm so sick of this bullshit about private phone calls. If you were on a private phone call trying to hijack a plane, and we found out about it, do you think it's a private phone call, we're not allowed to do anything? Are you that stupid? And a private phone call in prison where every so many seconds or minutes, I don't know, you hear, this phone call is subject to monitoring and/or recording. And because he feels like, oh, there's no crimes going on, so why should they record it? Why are you stupid?
But it's what it is.
Stupid.
Cindy Dove, what up, Cindy Dove? How you doing?
It's amazing that he dresses and gets up. I think this is the first time he's ever lived alone. I'm serious, because he lived with his mama, and that's fine. But then he got his first place, in my opinion. He got in his first place. Oh, why am I getting messages? He got in his first place. This place right here with Gypsy. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man, 35 years old, got his first place. And his mama does need to come and remember when his mom came and helped him clean it up a little bit? He had just moved in.
My general, still. Who is Ickbar? No, don't know who that is. Anyway, damn, I haven't been live in a week. That's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's Miss Pixie. Pixie, come say hey. Come on.
Pixie! Pixie! Drop a knife. Bring me a knife. Red, yes, blue. No, you want your mama back?
Come on. Come say hey.
Come say hey.
It's funny, Pixie's been in the room the whole time, and then when I go live, then Pixie, come.
Pixie's like every other dog. Good morning, Toddy. Been a while. Back to work today. First day of school. Hope everyone has a great day. You too, Debbie. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. It is nice to see you. I'm glad you're back.
It's to life.
Thank you.
Ella Summer, thank you for that. Summers, appreciate you. Tampa Nurse, appreciate the roses. I do
I
appreciate
don't
that.
understand it either. I don't understand it. I don't understand people giving him money and shit. But there's people that give Wade Wilson money. You know that, right?
Anyway, how y'all?
Oh, guys, I got a really important and I'm kind of looking forward to this video I'm doing on Army Hammer. You know, I heard things about Army, and I had watched House of Hammer, and then I watched it again because I was wondering, is he coming back? Because he shouldn't be. And guess what? He is. So yeah, I got a video to do of Army Hammer, the actor Army Hammer, who couldn't sell fucking condos in the Cayman Islands, but Hollywood has let him come back in here. So you know what I'm saying? So you tell me how he got his money, and he's a cannibal, right? He said, "I'm 100% cannibal." That's what Army Hammer said. Yet he's back in Hollywood making the big bucks. So,
Been
no.
dark and lovely, appreciate it. Wow, already got 1,000 likes. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. I really do want to turn the comments on, but I don't really want to hear the shit from haters because that's what they want. That's what they want.
Hey, put your big boy panties on and hear the shit from haters. What's wrong with you? You want to be on social media? You a thick man? Thick skin.
And I don't want to give them that. You know what I mean? They don't deserve that right now. I don't even know if phone calls are still being released. I don't care. You know, it's still my privacy. And I love when people are like, oh, they're legal. Maybe getting a hold of them might have been legal, but releasing is not. But it doesn't matter.
What do you mean is not? Stop saying stupid shit, Ryan Anderson. Just stop saying stupid shit. What do you think they give them out for? So that they can be released. So go sue everybody. Take your fat ass and sue everybody. I'm so sick of this guy. He fucking fell in love with a woman that wrote him back. That's what it was. Somebody gave him some fucking attention. And she happened to be a mommy unaliver. He saw right past that shit.
Whatever. If you're judging me off of what I said in private to my wife,
I'm judging you off of what you said in private, what you said in public, the fact that you went after a mommy unaliver, the fact that you are a fat ass and act like everybody else is beneath you, the fact that you are lazy, the fact that you put down everybody because you can't stand up and make changes and positive changes in your life. That's why we can go on. We can start taking things from the comment section here, the chats.
go to hell. That's all I'm gonna say.
Please hit the like. He
Appreciate the
told
heart
me
love.
to go to hell. Go to hell at the dock at the Simfield City and Amusement Park. It's a one-way ticket to the other side. It's the Dr. Jekyll. It's a Mr. Hyde.
I mean, did I say some stupid shit? Of course I did. Of course I did. I said shit for a fact. I said,
Of course I said stupid shit. What else would I say? Do you think I'd say anything of intelligence? Anything of importance? Anything that would matter, that would be positive? No, I'm going to say stupid shit, of course. That's all I got in my fucking brain, stupid shit. Yeah.
shit for shock value. I said shit just to, I don't know, just to say something stupid.
Because I had nothing else to say, just to say something. I'm trying to impress her. What a fucking moron. And he keeps getting more and more into it. Do you know that? He keeps getting more and more into it. He doesn't need any help with the comments, though, because he keeps adding on to his shit. I know. He's making more money and more money. Just being an asshole. He can't stay away. He's making money. People are giving him money for being stupid.
And don't act like you don't do that when you're a significant other. That's the problem that bothers me. Everybody's acting, oh my God, Ryan said something crazy. Of course I did. It was to my wife.
Of course I did. It was to my wife. I say stupid shit to my wife all the time. You know, I don't remember anything stupid I might have said to Jen. I don't think that I would have gone ahead and waved that flag. I might have waved the flag that made me look good, you know, but the stupid shit that would be like embarrassing. No, I ain't waving that fucking flag. Ryan's waving that shit left, right, and sideways because it's the only flag he's got. He doesn't have a good flag. He's just got a stupid flag.
No person you're supposed to talk to about silly shit. But
I agree.
You
he
live
should, in a warehouse.
And,
or assembly line. Well, assembly line might be dangerous for him.
one thing I've noticed about these private phone calls is people take everything out of context, everything. Like,
no. It's not true.
I'm getting messages from people saying like, oh, Gypsy never loved you.
She didn't love you. She loved you like a couch man. The in love with you, You were her comfort. She told you that.
I'm like, fuck you. You don't know
Eve,
that.
how
you don't
you
know that.
doing?
Like, she loved me the best she
Eve.
could. You know, I guess. I don't know. She could have
It's
done better.
worse
She
than
knows
a
that.
freak flag. You know what I mean? Because the kid shit is bothersome. Like, the kid shit is really bothersome.
She knows that, but it is what it is.
He won't
Penny
do
Lane, thank you for
anything
the roses.
manual. I know one thing he does manual. He's a
But
handy
no gift
guy,
lit
you
up.
know what I mean?
Penny Lane, thank you for being a
Toddy
title
one
gifter for
skip,
roses.
what are you
Appreciate that.
on?
Sarah Ray joined. What up, Sarah?
I'm on love.
Appreciate that. Penny Lane,
On
thank
a
you for lighting my roses up. Guys, I
one-way
finally watched that
street.
movie, The Long Walk. Have y'all seen that? Let's do a poll.
No,
Vote red, yes, blue, no if you've seen The Long Walk.
no,
Vote red, yes, blue, no.
no.
All right, so people voting blue. I'm telling you, it is better than I thought, although the ending, I wasn't too happy about the ending. I don't want to give it away or nothing, but it's kind of bullshit, actually. Like, the whole movie is amazing. The whole movie, like, you're seeing this bond grow, and I get it, and just the ending just wasn't.
This guy does not do a very good job on, he's talked about a couple movies. And he doesn't do a good job on the descriptions, on the critique, or anything. He goes right to the fucking end on both movies that I saw him talk about.
I don't know. It's like the whole time this guy's saying the right thing and like what to do, what not to do, and then he ends up doing the wrong thing for his friend. I mean, I get it, but still, like, dude, you've been preaching
Kind of
all
what
day, and then
you did, but you did it backwards. You kept saying the wrong thing, the wrong thing, the wrong thing, the wrong thing. And now you're saying the right thing because the wrong thing looks bad on you.
I guess it shows human nature. I don't know. I get it. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Out of 82 who did the poll, go watch it. It's good. It's good.
But not
It's
the ending.
graphic. There's some parts that are like, oh my god. Like, can you imagine like actually
You're
walking
giving them money,
like 50
man.
kids and you just start walking and you can't slow down? Like that's the premise. You can't slow down.
I know
Below
nobody's
3 miles per
taking
hour. And then if you do,
anything out of context. He is a liar, liar, pants on. He goes live last night. I'm serious. I got more to do on that video, but I did do a video of it this
you
morning.
got chances to get back. It's like 3 strikes
Before
you're
it
out
gets
type of deal, but you
live.
can earn your strikes back. It's crazy. Absolute crazy. I recommend it to anybody who wants to watch a good movie, but the ending could have been better. I will say that. You know, listen,
2 points for Eve here. Well, that's way out of the zone. 3 points for Eve here. We love it, Eve. We love it.
Summer, appreciate it. Dodie, thanks for sharing the live. Kat, thank you for the heart me. I tell you what, since these phone calls came out, I'm not gonna lie, I've lost followers, but I
No shit. You think that people co-sign bad behavior with children, dumbass?
are winning, but they shouldn't be allowed to win.
Wow, look at this manipulation. That's what he wanted to. He worked on that. Seriously, this guy worked on that. He worked on that. He said, how am I going to get these people back? How can I manipulate the public? Tell them that haters shouldn't win. Oh, okay. But kids that get off with children in the room, as long as a kid doesn't see it, they should win. Somebody who calls gay people FAGGOTs, they should win. People that use the N word with a hard R at the end, they should win. What about people that use the R word when they work with slower kids? They should win. Who should win? Ryan Anderson. We want to know. Just want to know who should win.
You know what I mean? Like that's one of those things I didn't release this shit. It's not anything I did.
Okay, so it's only because it's been released. That's the problem here. Not that he said it, not that that shit's in his heart, not that he could be at a grocery store around these people, right? And show hate. Not any of that shit. We shouldn't be warned of the asshole he is. He should be able to keep that private until he fucking loses his mind. Is that what we should do here?
To put that out in the world. Like I'd never put all that shit out there. But
you did
anyway,
put it out in the world as soon as it left your fucking mouth. This guy, I mean, he's a moron. His mother should go there and smack him in the head. I mean, seriously. And his brother should just punch him.
Cindy Doug, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. I do appreciate it.
Excuse.
One thing I do miss though is my friends on here. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking miss Crystal Clear probably the most. I'm not gonna lie there. Like
nobody, you do lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You're righteous ass. You're fucking filthy. Pardon me. He's filthy.
Sucks. But
not my monkeys. Go sit in a corner and eat your cantaloupe.
Clip anything, make it sound fucking awful. But it is what it is.
You can keep telling people that they're clipping shit, but that's not the truth. You're a horrible, horrible being.
Cindy Dove, thank you for the Go Popular. You know what's crazy? Cindy Dove, my new jerseys came in. Like I still got the black Pixie Pup, the purple and gold team Ryan, and the white and red team Ryan. But the 3 new jerseys I got in are amazing. And I don't even know if I'll give them away. You know what I mean? Like,
what are you gonna hang on to them? What are you gonna do with them? You gonna sleep with them, Ryan? What are you gonna do? You gonna make a pillowcase out of them? I'm curious. What are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with them? I want to know. I got them in, but I don't even know if I'm gonna give them away. One, you never gave anything away. These people have paid for these jerseys 10 times over, and the shipping of them. This guy, he couldn't tell the truth. I get the gypsy thing now. Danny, how you doing, Danny?
Come on, haters shouldn't fucking win. They shouldn't. Like,
shut up.
you know what's crazy is these phone calls happened freaking 3-4 years ago. Some
It doesn't fucking matter.
of them 5-6.
5-6. Bullshit. You wish.
And somebody's like, "Oh, you commented about a Super Bowl in 2022." I'm like, "That's 4 fucking years ago." Like, give me a break. Like, people change.
That's a good thing. Decayed
You know,
intelligence.
shit. Just say thanks for shock value.
You didn't change, asshole. And shock value. I'm so sick of hearing that.
Anyway,
Shocking what? I mean, so you wanted an unaliver, so you had to what? Make yourself seem like you were an unaliver? Or somebody that didn't give a shit about somebody who would unalive somebody? That's what it is? Which one is it?
Tracy Morgan. Is that the real Tracy Morgan? That'd be awesome. That would be fucking awesome. Dawn, thank you for the roses. But I got to show y'all these new jerseys. They are awesome. Is Nicole Rose in here? I haven't seen her in forever. Hope she's doing all right. Emma, you in here? Betty.
He keeps doing this. You know why? He wants to make sure he's still got his hair.
Ooh. There we go. What up, Emma? My sweetie Emma. Like the best mod in the world. I will say that. Ron is a fat fuck. Yeah.
Tap.
You're a fucking coward.
Why are they a coward? They called you a fat fuck. What makes them a coward? You're the coward. You're the coward that can't own your shit, big boy.
Yeah. I just want you to know that. You're a fucking coward and you're a bitch.
And you're a bitch.
And if I ever saw you, you'd be sorry. So.
Why? Now you're going to say, I didn't mean that. So somebody's not allowed to have an opinion, right? But you want to be able to have your opinions, right? Why are you stupid? Like, you got to be the stupidest. He's so stupid.
Yeah. You have no life, Molly Wop. No life.
No, you're the one with no life. Look around your fucking apartment. I have 2 dogs, okay? I have a smaller space, and my place is kept up better than your place, Ryan. I don't know what you are. You're a sorry excuse for a grown-ass man. That's what you are.
Get a life. Get a fucking life. Anyway.
You need therapy, man. You need therapy because you're spiraling.
Let me show you all this first jersey.
Look, he don't want to show the jerseys because not sure he's going to give them away, but here they are.
Haters fucking. See, that's why I can't have comments. People like that. I have no lives. Anyway, this is the first one.
Don't make comments about children, and you wouldn't have that problem. Don't make comments about gay people. Don't make comments about black people. How about you stop making comments, period? Because he said something about Chinese people the other day.
Got the orange Team Ryan. Orange now, orange and black. And it's because of the Orioles. I'm rocking the Team Ryan orange.
Or Halloween.
And black. And of course, the back says Anderson on it. I got to give these other 3 away before I start writing on this one. But I love it. That one's going to look good in the black. That one's going to.
Okay, so we want to know, did you get one for yourself? What's the size of these shirts?
Good with black lettering. All right. And then the next one. The next one is. I love this one. This one's nice. This next one is pink and white Team Ryan. Because pink is my favorite color. Pink and purple.
And you call Ken gay.
Anyway. But you got the white Team Ryan. White and pink. With the pink Anderson on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. I went with that one just because why not? White and pink. You know, I got the white and red still that's almost full. And then we got a new one, white and pink.
He thinks he's going to keep doing this, and you know it's against terms of service.
That was badass.
This is terms of service, seriously.
People really wanted to see. This is one people really wanted at the time. And I ordered it, so let's see.
I ordered it, guys, so you got to give me my money back. Come on now, you got to give me my money back.
We got the pink with the black lettering Team Pixie. Now that one is badass. With the pink Pixie Pix. Boom. That's badass. So, boom.
So that's what he's going to do with the rest of his life. You know that, right? He's going to do that the rest of his life. He's going to.
What y'all think? Like the jerseys?
Battle on TikTok, but not accept any hate that he gets online. It does turn into a shit show last night, actually. People start talking about him. I got a video I'll do about that later today. Or you can check out Renell's stream, which Jamie put it up. Jamie put up Renell's stream. I forgot to put that on my last video, Jamie. Remind me to put that on my last video because I did get that from Renell. I always kind of remember late, and so I go back even the next day and I'll put up people's links. But if you guys see that I missed something in my description, please let me know. I just something happened and I forgot about it is how that works. But then I'll think about it and I'll go, yeah, I got to do that. So anyway, I don't mean to, and I love Renell, so I got to go ahead and do that. But anyway, this is ridiculous with him, and
Vote red, yes, blue, no.
this is his
What you think? I think they're
livelihood.
badass.
Shay,
But
Shay,
if you
Shay.
vote blue, then you
I think they're badass. Red, yes, blue, no. But if you vote blue,
really
what?
suck. You need to
So in other words, no voting, no poll, because if you vote the way I don't want you to vote, you suck. You don't have an opinion. This guy.
you like leave, and you like really need to leave because
goodbye,
you know he's a
Ryan.
badass. Even if you hate me, he's a badass. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
Boom. Those are badass. Except with the T looks like a J. Y'all voted blue? Fucking eat a dick.
How do you prepare them? We want to know because we've never eaten one before. How is it prepared? And does the size matter? I want to know, Ryan, because it's one of your favorite things. You and another guy on YouTube. There's a content creator that talks about eating babies, DICKS's. Do you cook them together? What kind of seasoning do you put on them?
Y'all voted blue against my
Wendy
Team Pixie
Williams
jersey? Eat a dick, for
enters
real.
the chat.
Good God, y'all have no lives if that's what you're doing. That's terrible. Just hating the hate.
He's
Oh, we just
crazy,
hate
ain't
Ryan. Just hate Ryan. Oh, they calling. They calling. So
Yeah, that's your mama
anyway,
telling
I
you
really
get the
voted
fuck off the phone, or your brother.
124
He
blue,
is-
then y'all suck. Just for that, I'm just gonna go live now just to piss y'all off in blue. Like just for that, I'm gonna stay going live just because y'all suck. I mean,
People are going
so
off on
just
this
throwing that
guy.
out there. Spooky Princess,
All
Michelle,
right,
Aries
well, this
Angels, I
should
appreciate
end
it.
very
Aries Angel,
soon because I
appreciate it.
didn't have
Appalachian
that
Mystics,
much
appreciate
of
it.
this on here, and then I want to get into the news. Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow for sure. That's it, I promise.
Here's $5 for my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. My opinion doesn't mean squat to you. It does. Your opinion means a lot to me. And even if you didn't pay me, it still means. It still means something. I appreciate that, but it still
Sorry,
means
let's see.
something.
Well, Sophia. I don't lie with Sophia tomorrow.
Because he's an
Two
idiot.
Sophias.
This guy's a horrible person. All right, guys, this should be over. I'm ready for this to be over and get into something else. All right, here we are. Here we go again on our own.
Blue is if your team Ryan, so I appreciate it. Thank you, Blue.
All right, guys, this is rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Now, I did put up a video on Everybody Has a Story to Tell last night with Dolly Parton, about Dolly Parton. So I was not a fan of Dolly Parton's per se. Jamie, huge fan, and 1980 millennial. For those that didn't know, she was doing a live stream when she read the news and she had to get off the live stream. And I hope she does a video on Dolly because Dolly meant a lot to her, and and Jamie as well. So, but I did a video because she was a singer songwriter, and as a woman singer songwriter, of course, you know, and she was one of the pioneers. I thought I started early writing. She got me beat. Anyway, guys, rest in peace, Dolly.
With the heartbreaking passing of Dolly Parton today, we're not only losing a legendary musician, but an iconic American, someone who represented the ideals of what can and does make this country great. Dolly Parton fought for all people, not just with her music, but with her activism. People who were persecuted at all times throughout her career. She fought for workers. She fought for more love, and she did it with flair and passion. I want to spend this video talking about Dolly Parton's incredible legacy, but I also...
And this is important. The legacy, as you guys know, Jamie's devastated. See?
also just unfortunately have to lament the fact that Donald Trump has gotten himself, as he always does.
Yeah, this don't like this guy more than Ryan Anderson. Don't like yeah. How he involved himself in this bullshit when this woman, Dolly Parton, made a point of not being political at all. So why Trump would come in
involved in this day. And it breaks my heart, especially with this being the 250th anniversary of our country, that Donald Trump has also spent making it all about himself, that he did so again today. I don't want to spend too much time talking about Donald Trump and what he posted, which may actually surprise you. It surprised me. But I want to talk about Dolly. And I want to begin with a message from her nephew. It's really what we need to hear today after such an incredible person has passed.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton
This is her nephew. This was Dolly's nephew.
and Owen's family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation, and Gigi to the next. This video announcement
That's funny because I say that about Eddie Money. That Eddie Money wrote the soundtrack to a lot of songs in my life. I have a lot of songwriters that wrote a lot of great songs in my life. You know, John Waite, Eddie Money, the Beatles, uh, um, Elton John, Billy Joel. There's a lot. Rick Springfield, a great songwriter, right? A local band here from years ago in the city, the Good Rats. I mean, there's so many great. So I understand this. I get this. Dolly wrote some fun songs that I really like, and I'm sure that there are songs I didn't even know that she wrote. You know what I'm saying?
is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment, but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens.
Well, hopefully you guys will check out my video over at Everybody Has a Story to Tell Toddy One Skip, where I hope I did well by her.
First went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also...
I think she basically really died of a broken heart. She was 80 years old. She had some health conditions. But I don't think she really wanted to fight so hard once her husband left this earth. You know? I think she felt like she met her purpose here. That's my opinion.
Opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every...
I really think she looked more forward to leaving than staying.
...walk of life, and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared...
This is this fellow's not the nephew's channel, not Dolly's channel. This is Jack's channel, the guy whose video I'm borrowing this from. Yep. Thank you, Jamie.
Of beautiful memories with Dolly. But so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist.
Dolly been battling cancer privately.
Becoming an extended part of your family, whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to...
That is what we are. I want her to be with her husband and her mommy and daddy.
...to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all.
Thank you so much.
She will always love you.
Dolly Parton is truly one of our most legendary Americans and will be missed tremendously, not, again, just for her talent, but for her activism. And I think that is why Donald Trump made the post that he did. It's a little surprising because it's like the first thing that he's done correctly in this entire presidency, but to me, it's still an attempt to make this about himself a little bit. Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that he was very sad to report that Dolly Parton had just passed away, although Trump wasn't reporting it. It had been reported. This isn't him breaking news. This isn't about him. It is a true loss for millions of people. There's never been anyone like her and never will. This is true. In her honor, Donald Trump said that he will lower the American flag in the United States for a week, a period beginning tonight at 6 p.m. I think that's the right decision to make, but I just have some thoughts. This is the right decision to make. I just hate that he made...
I hate the president because I think he's a bad guy. And I probably shouldn't have said that on a live stream, but I don't like the guy. I don't think he works for our country. I think he's a person that divides the country. And it bothers me that he's taken this woman who was filled with love, never said a bad word about anybody. I've actually remember seeing her, when people would try to drag her into drama, she would say, oh, like when they said something about Miley. Like you remember when Miley was, yeah, nothing like that Wrecking Ball song, and she came in like that. They tried to say bad stuff about her, and I remember her sticking up for her. You know, I never heard her say a bad word about anybody. And this guy who's uh, the devil of divisiveness is using her death as something to make himself likable, and that's despicable, and that's why that's not okay. That's not. It's not okay.
Makes it all about himself. Like, you're not reporting this news. It's
Ah,
news that was
thank you.
shared by her family, and deliberately so. Her nephew spoke to the heaviness that he felt knowing that he would be the one to break this news. For years, knowing that he would be the one to break this news. This was not about Donald Trump. This is not about him, getting the recognition for lowering the flags in this country for a week. Again, I think it's the right thing to do. But this isn't about Donald Trump. And some people might be a little upset that I'm making this video and even talking about him after such a legend and an icon passed. But I just feel sick every day in our 250th anniversary that it's just been used to really to like bastardize what it means to be an American. And the Trump flag
Well, he's saying it a lot more eloquently than me.
humping and faux patriotism and fake grief. Donald Trump has never grieved for anyone. And he's just using this as an opportunity to make it about himself.
He's using it as an opportunity to draw on the other side, to bring in other people. You know what I'm saying? Like fans of Dolly's. People, and a lot of fans of Dolly's, they're everyday regular people. They're not, all of them are not higher income. They're from the wealthy to the dirt poor. Not our president, in my opinion. And I don't mean to make this political, but why is he making Dolly's death political? That's not fair. It's not right. And somebody from her family needs to step up and tell that man to shut up, but they won't. They won't, because they're more respectful than that. But this isn't about Trump. This is about Dolly Parton, and she deserves her day.
If
She
he truly
wasn't a
cared,
political person, so I don't understand why this guy is doing this, except to make himself look good to more people. Because people, you said, why do people give Ryan Anderson? Why are people stupid? Why are people stupid about that guy? Why does he think, oh, I'm going to get likable people because I'm going to say something good about Dolly? I'm going to have what I heard he was going to have the flags fly at half mast for a week. Is that true?
there would be an effort to fulfill Dolly Parton's legacy, but I want to go through her legacy. This is not what MAGA is about. The Democratic Twitter account Fact Post put out a couple of great reminders of the way that Dolly Parton, as I don't want to say a political activist, but someone who lived her values, certainly a political activist though, but someone who just lived her values in the best way, contributed so much to our country and the world. Dolly Parton donated $1 million to COVID-19 research at Vanderbilt, of course, in Tennessee, in 2020, helping fund the Moderna vaccine. Dolly Parton in 2022 donated $1 million to fund pediatric infectious disease research, someone who always was.
I agree, but what happens when the next person dies? What happens when somebody else that he doesn't like dies? Why does he get to say rotten shit about Rosie O'Donnell? Why does he get to say rotten shit about who was the late night guy that he went off on? So when he dies, what do we do? What we throw trash cans out and just empty the trash? I mean, like, this guy is wrong in this, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Dolly doesn't deserve something, but then what do you say about the next person that passes on? How come Rob Reiner? Rob Reiner gave us stories. How come we didn't have his flag at half mast? He bastardized fucking Rob Reiner. Remember, he said rotten shit about Rob Reiner. This is the problem with this. He can't decide who we have the flag, who we respect or not, who this country respects. And that's what he's doing here. Don't respect Rob Reiner. Respect Dolly Parton, though. Fuck Rosie O'Donnell. Respect this one, though. That's not okay. None of this is okay. This is not political.
Working in her community. Obviously, this is the type of research that Donald Trump's administration cut. The Missouri Republicans, who obviously run that government, cut $4 million in funding for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library Literacy Program. $4 million for a library
Pink put out a song too. Did you know that? I heard Pink's song.
Program, which sends monthly free books to kids 5 and under. This is something she worked at her entire life. They also shared Dolly Parton's advocacy for LGBT people, the whole community, saying, I do not believe that we should criticize and judge other people. We're all God's children. You should be allowed to be who you are. Dolly Parton, of course, was an outspoken advocate for young education. Dolly Parton's Imagination Library gifted over 332 million books to children under 5 since it was created 31 years ago. This is someone with decade upon decade upon decade of living her values and making her community better.
Exactly. This is an honor to Dolly Parton. I don't think Asshack could tell you anything about Dolly Parton. I better stop calling.
And constantly reinvesting into it. And you can't just take such a positive image and use it for your own political movement.
That's what he's doing. This isn't even about this, Wendy. This is what he's doing. He's just trying to make himself look good.
Without fully grappling with what it means. And I'm very tired of MAGA and Republicans and conservatives getting to glom on to kind of the most fun parts of our culture in a thoughtless way. Like, these are the people who say that we have Americans fighting and dying for our freedoms, and that's why I have my freedom of speech to say slurs, but don't speak a word when Donald Trump wants to, steal kids off of college campuses for speaking out against the genocide. And
I'm not too sure he's going anywhere, but I know the way you mean when life is over for him. I hear you. I don't think he's leaving office. I don't care. I know he's supposed to. I know he can't do this. Yes, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And why people didn't see it when he did what happened on January 6th. I mean, he had how many hours to stop that shit, right? He didn't. Caused it, in my opinion. So you don't think that this time, the minute he got in, he was planning on staying forever? How could anybody be so dumb?
I hate that they're taking the opportunity to take someone
Fucker's starting a dynasty. Tell me I'm wrong.
with such a beautiful and full legacy and try to make it theirs.
Jimmy Kimmel, that's right.
And, I'm sure Donald Trump will say something tonight about how Dolly Parton loved him or would have loved him, or that he...
Oh, God.
He always thought she was fantastic and she loved him. And he's going to do that because he can't help himself. But we just shouldn't allow that. The bastardizing of our values, of the symbols of patriotism. If you listen...
Hey, too legit. How long have you been watching me and my channel for? I'm just asking. How long? Do you know me? How do you know? Shh. Sit in the back. Just watch.
Listen to the lyrics as 9 to 5. It's not just a song.
Exactly.
It's speaking out for the dignity of workers. Like, it's a great musical because there's an inherent truth to it. That we are people who deserve respect in all facets of life. Of course, Dolly Parton lived her faith every...
Who? Millie? Millie the Mermaid? Is that who you're talking about? Kathleen? Is that who you're talking about?
And that we should love all of God's children, but also everyone should be treated with dignity and respect. I think Dolly Parton, again, if you've seen the musical, would have had a couple of thoughts, and I'm sure did, about the way that Donald Trump talked about women in the workforce. The idea that Kamala Harris is a DEI hire? Again, you go watch the musical. This is someone who lived real values and a universality in them. And I think is desperately needed in our politics. A universality that shows respect for all people. That if you believe that we have to stop...
And the reason that I want to go.
Stop kids from being killed by gun violence in America, that should extend to the rest of the world and especially in Gaza. That little Palestinian boys and girls also should have that universal right to not have their lives stolen from them by gun violence. And I think that's what we need more of. And we should not allow the movement of MAGA to...
I didn't know that, Jamie. Jamie, I hope that you do an honorary video on her, being that you know so much more than somebody who, I do want to know more about her now. Because all of this stuff has come out that I didn't know, but I mean, it's only because of people like you that make people like me know about her. So you should spread the word about her. I think you would do a great video for her. So you should do one, in my opinion.
To do like a Dolly Parton Stolen Valor, and to try and make vapid her words that had so much deep meaning. Like the songs were bangers, they were hits, they were the ABCs, they were the always bangers and classics, but they had real meaning. It's like when they play Born in the US.
I thought I saw a video of Pink did a video on her. It wasn't Pink that did a song to her. I thought I saw Pink do a song to her.
Say without listening to the lyrics, especially right now.
Hey, Jelly.
Especially right now. We have a billionaire-occupied government
Hey, Jenny.
that's doing the largest transfer of wealth from the bottom to the top. Do you think Dolly Parton writing 9 to 5 thought trillionaires were a...
Miley Cyrus. Okay, that I know. Yes. That I know that she was the godmom to her, but I thought it said Millie.
swell idea?
Sorry about that.
No. It's like there needs to be dignity in work. And that is something that Dolly fought for. And that is something that...
You could cry on here, man. I cry on here. I mean, not because I cry on here is it okay? That's real emotion. You know what I mean? That was real what happened with 1980 yesterday. You know?
our government does not right
It's
now.
all right. We're people.
And so I would really hate
We're
to
just
see
people.
the right take the awesome bedazzled outfit and that beautiful Southern twang and try to make it their own. And we shouldn't allow that. We shouldn't allow or give up these images of Americana and allow the right to take them, to take the flag.
This guy's 1,000,000% right. So the reason why I picked this video was because not only does it honor, does it honor Dolly Parton, but it honors her in a way that, can you imagine if somebody with the love and spirit of Dolly Parton was in a position of power or seemed to be power, like the idiot that's in the office now who spews hate? Can you imagine her getting out there? Love everybody. Everybody, just love everybody. That's okay. That will get you another one. Wouldn't it be better? I think so.
Flag, to take patriotism, to take born in the USA, and to misunderstand it. I'm tired of the misunderstanding. It's good to think critically. That's what these people have taught us. It's good to think critically, and it's good to learn. It's why Dolly Parton worked to make sure that there were 332 million books shared with young children. And I want to play a little bit of her talking about that.
Hi, everybody. This is Dolly. Before he passed away, my daddy told me that the Imagination Library probably was the most important thing I'd ever done. Now, I can't tell you how much that meant to me because I created the Imagination Library as a tribute to my daddy. He was the smartest man I've ever known, but I knew in my heart his inability to read probably kept him from seeing all his dreams come true. Inspiring kids to love to read became my mission. In the beginning, my hope was simply to inspire the children in my home county. But here we are today with a worldwide program that gives a book a month to over 1 million.
Yeah, that's really a Trump thing right there. That's a right-wing thing, what she's doing here,
Children.
man.
Of course, I have not done this alone. The real heroes of our story was the thousands of local organizations who have embraced my dream and made it their own. They raise millions of dollars
I
each year
can't
and wake up
believe
every
that
day.
every Trump supporter would hate Dolly Parton. I mean, you can't say everybody and everything, and I hate those blanket statements. No offense, man, but I just don't like the blanket statements, you know.
With a passion to make sure that their kids have every opportunity to succeed. It's been quite a journey, but we have so much
Megan
more
will
left to
let
do.
you stay.
Now, I'd love for your
Welcome,
community to join
Megan.
our family, so please
Welcome,
take the
Megan.
time to explore our website. Let's share this dream that all children should grow up in a home full of books. The first step is always the hardest, but you will never know unless you try.
We have to get back to loving universality and community and dignity and respect and learning and education, and stop allowing the right to co-opt these things and make them
I could believe that. I could believe that.
bad. You know, I think one of the best examples of this, and I want to say one more thing about Dolly.
I guess you missed this. Not My Circus 143. That's Not My Circus. I love you, right? So, Trump is trying to cash in on his bad behavior by making himself look like a good guy by making Dolly Parton's death his crusade. So, yeah, it's him that's focusing, not really us.
Parton. But, I think one of the best examples of this right now is James Tallarico. James Tallarico's a sweet guy. He's a nice guy. He's just a regular guy. His students loved him. Sure, congregations that he speak before love him. But the right has done this thing where they talk about him as a soy, beta, loser, cuck. And they use all these words because he has empathy. Deep, deep empathy. And it just makes you think these people would have hated Jesus. And they don't really listen, do they? Like if they knew the real Dolly, did they listen? And that's why it makes me sad that there's this Trump co-opting that's going to happen, because it's like, listen to what she was singing about. Listen to what she was saying.
Exactly.
A true American icon, and just a tremendously sad day.
You know what? I don't know. I don't have a clue.
It's just, I think,
this guy's really
I don't
upset
know.
about it.
I just think it's sad, and we just can't let it.
It crosses lines for us. It crosses a line. The country should not fucking determine which celebrity I shall feel a loss for or not. It's not okay.
We can't let the co-opting happen. Our American icons should be great American icons, and we should listen to what they had to say, because
Exactly.
it was political and it did have meaning. And
She wasn't political, my friend.
it was it, "Do I Ever Cross Your Mind?" It's Dolly Parton, Chet Atkins, song I really love. If you want to listen to Dolly today, listen to that one. A lot of great guitar in there too.
All right, guys, let's do some fun stuff, okay?
So just walk in the lift?
Okay,
So
so
just
watch
walk in
this
the
guy.
lift?
This guy's having a hell of a time. He's trying to convince himself that as long as he keeps talking and they let him talk, he doesn't have to do this shit.
Oh, well, okay. Okay.
How many times is he going to say, okay? I've been in these situations.
Okay.
Okay. Woo! He's got a little dance move going on.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
I thought the momentum kind of swings your feet, but you really want me to lift them.
So now I don't know what to do. I knew what to do, but I don't know what to do now.
Sit down, feet up. Like
Sit
you
down,
sit down,
feet
feet
up.
up. Okay.
Okay. Sit down, feet up. Sit down, feet up.
You looking like Dane, bro.
Look at the towel one more time. Woo! So just sit down, lift up.
Sit down, lift up. That he's gonna keep saying it, buddy. Sit down, lift up. Ready?
Shut
Come
up!
on.
Shut up! Shut up, Dane.
All right, come on. You ready? Come on, buddy. Woo! Let's go.
Sit down, lift up.
Sit down. You still have to sit down, lift up.
All right. Reasons why you should always work on your pull-ups. Take one. Take two, bro. Don't say three.
Man, go, you holding up the line.
Exactly. You are holding up the friggin' line. Let's go. Sit down, lift up. Sit down, lift up. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. You're never gonna get it. Do it. Do it.
Tell me to sit down. All right.
Come on, man.
I'm just testing the weight balance. I'm testing the
You
weight
should have
balance.
tested that a while ago.
Dog, it's been 2 minutes.
Should have tested that a while ago, buddy. Come on, man. Do it. Sit down, feet up. Sit down, feet up.
Just go.
Come on, man.
Don't
Go.
let go on the platform. So walk
Down,
off.
feet up.
Walk up.
Walk to the edge.
Oh, walk to the edge. You didn't say that. I thought you meant jump over.
What do you mean jump over? Where'd that
Okay,
come
walk
into
to
play?
the edge and then hang. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I get it now. Okay, ready? Let's go. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he got hurt, guys. If he got hurt, I would not be playing it. Oh, we got to have some fun stuff, guys. You got to have some fun stuff. This is a new case, so this is sobering. Not good, guys. We got another one. So since this horrible thing happened in Ohio, we found another family, didn't we? Didn't we find another family, right? Okay. Now, guess what?
The edge and then hang. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
So just walking.
This is the new case, guys.
Down in here. It is one of the worst cases these police officers say they have ever seen. This is the moment they find a child allegedly alone in a home, covered in feces and trash, and then they find another child.
Oh, Jesus. There's a little kid. Yep.
I got a kid down in here. It is one of the worst cases these police officers say they have ever seen. This is the moment they find a child allegedly alone in a home, covered in feces and trash, and then they find another child.
Oh, Jesus.
Who the hell? Like, what the fuck is going on with this country?
There's a little kid. Yep. Hey, buddy.
The body cam video we're about to show you not only lays out the unthinkable conditions the home was in, but also what happened when police found the children's mom. What this woman had to say for herself. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is hard to tell a story like this. To see.
So, guys, this is a rough one. I have, some stuff in here to kind of take the load off after so many minutes. I think like around 6 minutes. I break in with some stuff that hopefully will change the mood a little bit. They'll let anybody have a baby. Well, in this case, they'll let this woman have 2
children in such terrible conditions. And to say the house that they were found in was decrepit is an understatement. You'll see that. You're about to see everything for yourself. And you're also about to allegedly see a little bit of what their mom had to say when police confronted her. This story takes place in Flint County, Michigan. It's February, it's cold, and I know that this video is dark because they're outside the home, but I want you to stick with me here. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and police have responded to this home because a neighbor called 911 concerned that they could hear children crying inside.
So there's a neighbor that hears kids crying inside, right? Crying inside.
It's going to be for a general evaluation of 2 3-year-old children.
The neighbor who called 911, in my opinion, is a hero because they trusted their gut and they called law enforcement because they knew something was wrong. Now, before we get into the house, police, just from the outside, looking out a window, can tell that something may be wrong inside.
There's nobody in there, but there's water.
Yeah,
it's the water there. That's probably what they're hearing. Is the water running, not a kid crying.
Checking the bus. 28, 13, or 17, checking your status.
17 outside.
Come over here, you can hear the water. The water's running from... You can't see where it is.
Well, it's dripping onto this table. You can see it. The water drops.
So, David, hopefully you and my mod are cool, because if you're not, my mod has every intention of taking you out. So hopefully I'm reading this wrong and you're not calling her something.
Here.
But if he is, take him out, Kathleen.
Seeing where I'm saying.
And if he's not, then I'm sorry, I'm walking in on the joke.
Oh, yeah.
Too late.
It was like a water flake. I wonder if it's coming from the ceiling.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Gotta watch out for my mods, David. I'm gonna watch out for my mods. So I'm cool. As long as she's cool with it, we're good.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from like the ceiling, like though. Maybe like the roof thawing out and making that.
Well, they like your avatar, your profile pic. So, but you at least know I got your back.
But why in a single story you running your water up top?
It could be coming from the kitchen sink or something.
You need a license to fish, Opus. You need a license to fish. People are going to check your house out if you want to adopt an animal.
Oh, why
The stove light's on.
It's like they're trying to destroy this place.
This is the home of a woman named Crystal Farmer, and she has 2 young boys who live with her in that house, but she's nowhere to be found. And the neighbor who called 911 walks over to talk to officers who are outside the home.
It's the mother.
We have a ton of packages on the porch. Somebody must have got one maybe yesterday. And it was at noon, right? And I'm thinking, well, maybe there's somebody in there. And I waved to him, and he was drinking a sippy cup. And then, so I'm sleeping good, and I hear like, I don't know, it sounded like he was in a space and he was pounding or something.
I want to switch here to...
Yeah, when you go inside, he probably was trapped in a space pounding because there's so much shit on the floors. It's amazing that these kids weren't physically hurt by things.
The first officer's body cam who makes entry into the home. And not only do they find
3:30 in the morning,
trash,
guys, in
running
February.
faucets, putting water
And let me
on the
tell you
floor.
something. I want to tell you something. I know that there's pixels and shit. One of those kids is naked. It's fucking February. There's shit all over. And the kid's naked. Where he could get stuck by anything, could step on anything. I don't understand this.
They find feces on the wall, and worst of all, they find 2 young boys.
Oh, hang on 1 minute. Are you from the UK, David? David? So it's Snock then. Now I know. Now I know, David. We love the UK over here, David. My favorite country is Scotland, so if you're Scottish, we love you even more.
What's on your place?
Pixie, how you doing? Pixie.
Oh, Jesus. There's a little kid. Yep. Hey, buddy.
Look at that house, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. See, tell me why something couldn't have fallen on these kids. Tell me why something couldn't have hurt these children.
Kid's back here in the bathroom. Check that other room.
Look at that. I'm glad that she's got the bright pink.
I got a kid down in here.
2 kids. Okay, look at this. Look at this house. Please look at this house. There's no sheets on the bed. Man, I live in a fucking camper. And there's sheets on these. My dog's laying on a fully made bed. That I don't even sleep on anymore. I sleep on the couch. That's fully made too. These are children, man. These are children.
Are they okay?
No.
And wait till you see how young they are.
Hey, buddy.
You're funny,
Hey.
not my monkey.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
You're right, Auntie.
This is... Jesus, where you at? Where you at? We got
Hey,
2
Cree.
kids, one completely naked,
Did I
and the
say
other one's
hi
covered
to
in
you, Cree? Sorry.
I'm getting a couple
Say hi to
safety
everybody
blankets so we
in
can
here,
wrap
guys.
up in the
Hey.
cars.
And all the replay crews, thank you for coming. I love to see your comments later. And I love it when you say, oh, Toddy, thanks for saying hi to us. We came in late.
Let's get one coming to check them out.
Hey, buddy. Come here. Hey.
Look at this.
Hey, buddy, where's Mommy and Daddy at?
Look at that. Look at that. The kids, I mean, like, they could have turned the water on. They could have fallen. He could have turned on the hot water and scalded himself. He could have got stuck. His head could have gotten stuck in the toilet. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
1707, yeah, can you start this way?
You don't hear these kids crying, right? Isn't that weird? Like, she heard them crying, but now they must be like looking around at the cops with the lights, and uniforms, and clothes.
Just got 2 small children inside.
2 kids. 2
Around
kids.
probably 4.
Hey, buddy, what's that?
I got Cheese getting them some blankets. We're gonna pop in the car.
What about the front door?
Whatever's gonna be closest to the cars, because they don't have any shoes or anything. Hey, buddy, can you follow my partner?
Yeah.
Can you follow my partner?
Can you follow my partner? What's that?
Out that way?
Can you follow my friend, maybe? I don't know. Okay, this one's walking. That little one's walking.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Naked. Fucking naked.
Hey, big guy. You want to come out here for me? Hey. What in the? Hey, guy.
Okay, that's fucking crazy, right? Okay, so again, you know, because this is a real sobering and unbelievable story, I go ahead and I put some stuff in here that maybe can lighten. So I thought this was pretty impressive. Check this out. It's amazing. Woo! So apparently this is a real obstacle course. Woo! No good. Okay. There it goes. Who can make this? Wait. Whoops. There you go. It is a real obstacle course by Red Bull, I believe. Woo! Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Can he do it? Oi! Down. There you go. Who can do this? I couldn't make it. There you go. Up, there, up, there. Yeah, if you make it over it, you gotta make it over it. All right, Virginia. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, man. Look at this guy. If you don't think, if you think that the road looks hard for you, Virginia, up ahead, look at this guy's road, and he makes it. Prayers for you, Virginia.
Jeez, how was that?
Check it out, guys. Check it out. Could he do it? Oh, no. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Yes! Hey! It's possible.
Now, these officers, I hope as you watch this, you realize the job that they are doing, trying to console these children, trying to speak to them like a parent would speak to them. And the big question is, where are their parents in this situation? When were their parents last home? We don't know. The boys that they have found are just 5 and 4 years old. And police are trying to figure out how a home could get into this condition and how long these kids have been in this house. Now, in the description that Flint Township Police put out, and it's something to think about as you continue to watch this body cam, and it just puts into perspective just how sad of a situation it appears police have found inside this house. Police write, quote, "One child was found trying to eat raw, spoiled meat, not out of defiance, but because hunger cannot wait. And it does not understand neglect. The other was curled up on the bedroom floor, trying to make themselves small in the absence of care, instead of tucked safely into the bed that had been left vacant. A silent image of vulnerability, fear, and the need for protection that was nowhere to be found." Wow. That is powerful writing by police. And again, I think officers do a great job considering the circumstances.
They have Chat GPT now, too.
Of just trying to help these children.
Are you okay, man? How long has it been since you saw mommy or daddy? Are you able to talk to me?
How sad.
Try to keep that shut a little bit so we're not grabbing them. Right here, Chief.
No parents to be found. I want to tell you guys something. I've never caught COVID. Yeah, and I'm bragging about that shit. And my mom didn't catch COVID. So I listened to how, you know, how long it takes for it to get in your body and get it. And I thought, well, what if I got it in time before it got to where it could do damage? So I started using antiseptic mouthwash, and I've been using it now for years. I've never caught COVID, and I worked in a hotel, the last job that I had. You know, it was a resort. Everything was inside of this area. And there were people that had COVID left and right. And I mean, I never caught it. So I'd like to think it was because I washed my hands a lot, but I also used the mouthwash. So for those, please try the mouthwash. It's inexpensive. You can buy the off-brand at Walmart. Just make sure that it's the real horrible tasting mouthwash. You know, the old school mouthwash. The antiseptic. It doesn't have to have alcohol, but it has to have an antiseptic. So if that has alcohol, then that's fine. And you just gargle twice a day, you know, in the morning and before you go to bed. And if you do go out, you know, when you come home, gargle or gargle before you leave. I'm telling you. I mean, to me, I haven't caught COVID, you know, when people around me had it. So, and that was the difference between me and them. And my mom lived in one of those residential, facilities for old people. I'm old. And there were her neighbors and stuff. But my mom didn't catch COVID because as soon as I said, listen, I'm going to try this, I started ordering my mom, you know, the mouthwash, and she started using it. So, you know, she did catch COVID, you know, after she stopped using the mouthwash, but then she started using it again and she didn't catch it again. So seriously, try that, guys.
It's okay, buddy. We're gonna get you in a warm car, all right? Can you do that for me? We're gonna get you a blanket.
It is Flint, Michigan, this.
Cover up in too. All right, hey. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, do you see my partner over there? Here, buddy. Hey. Come here. I'm gonna bring him over there, don't worry. All right, buddy. Hey, come here. I'm gonna take you over to my partner, okay? Yep. It's okay. It's okay. Cheese, you ready? Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, buddy, come here. Come here. Hey, big guy. Come on. Come on. I need you to be a big boy for me, okay?
That's a little kid. What a little kid. That's a little kid.
What's that? Did you have a second one? Where did...
That's a little
over there?
kid.
All right, let's just get in the backseat where it's warm.
The responding officer steps outside and backup shows up to see the situation for themselves.
Is this unbelievable? And they have to take them out into the night. So they got blankets for them out there. But who just does that? Might as well not even dress them. This way we don't have to worry about diapers.
So that door was open, so there potentially could be something or someone out here too. Oh, that's where the kid got the ground beef from that he was eating.
That kid was eating that beef. Like, think about that. Virginia, just take care of yourself, man. I don't know about the onion tea.
Be careful when we get to the back bedroom.
I would trust Janae. I'm not gonna drink onion tea, but the Listerine, you don't even have to go with that. I'm telling you, you could just go with regular. I just bought some from Walmart that I'm gonna pick up. Just the regular off-brand antiseptic mouthwash. I'm serious. That's all I've used.
They were rubbing their own all over the walls.
Well, that's horrible, Nama Owens, but the woman next door to this person doesn't live like this. So I don't think that, I think that poor people and people that live in poverty, they're not always living like this. I think that this gives rich people could live like this. You know what I'm saying? It's some sort of mental illness. This is just fucking neglect, if you ask me. Doesn't matter where you live. This is just neglect. Everybody's leaving their homeopathic shit. Oil of oregano is a natural antibiotic. It's funny. I'm glad you're here, Nama. That's just, it's absolutely horrible. Just absolutely horrible. No.
Maybe look for
the bad meat the kid got off the floor. Like, so imagine that.
smaller kid because there's not a lot of room on this high chair.
Okay.
I mean, they both look pretty
Do we know
skinny.
anything about, have you talked to the lady, other caller yet, to figure out how long these kids might have been alone in here?
So I got her ID. She said that she thought the people were moving out. That was unoccupied. I just want to make sure there's no more kids in here before we...
Can you imagine if they fucking just left and they just left their kids there?
We go any further.
Oh, well, I'm
There's
glad
little-
that you're here. Thank you for being here. You're welcomed here. I'm
Right on
glad
the
you're
wall, so be
here.
careful. So far, not that we can tell, they're just nonverbal. Yeah, I want to check that mattress.
You know, I know somebody that lived like not like this. I mean, it was bad. It was bad, but they were clean, and I think that it's some sort of illness. I really do. I do think it's an illness. But they were very clean, but they kept their house horrible. You didn't want to go in there. And what's really sad is no matter where my friend lived, every house was dirty. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But they were always clean.
Haven't checked underneath it.
I think the word is lazy. I don't know what else to say. It's beyond lazy. You know, I don't understand.
Just in case I might have to do this a couple times. Oh my.
I think these people are looking for unalived people at this point. You know what I mean?
Are you able to keep this tilted up and I'll lift the mattress?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we're just taking a little break, right? In my opinion, parents like that should be court ordered and spayed and neutered. Got $1? Who are we talking about? Got $1? So we need something to, you know, let our noses free from that smell. Brother, hey brother, got $1.
What your shoes on?
Are you a real?
What your shoes on?
Are they?
I have.
Yeah.
Listen, I crabbed my mom.
You want to trade me?
I want. Yes, I do.
Who is it, guys? Damon Darlin.
I crabbed for them when I was growing up.
Here, you can have.
He is philanthropist. I'm philanthropist.
Have them, bro.
No.
Yeah, you gotta give me those though. You want to switch?
I do.
Okay, they're 11 and a half.
No, I don't ready.
You don't want them?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, okay. How are you? Thanks for your service, brother.
Brother.
I'm in Trotwood, man. Looking for the brothers.
Brothers. See the brothers.
Yeah. Here. Can I give you 100? There you go. I'm gonna give a 50 to your mother to give to you, bud. Happy birthday.
Brother.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here, Kiara. Here's 50.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Hey?
Here's 50.
You didn't get my
You're welcome.
It's so nice to meet
You didn't get it? Here, here's 50.
Thank you. Bless
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He doesn't shop at the Walmart I'd go to.
There you go.
Thank you.
Awesome. There you go, Brandon. Take 50. Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
Got $1.
There you go, bud. Take 50.
What's my name? You didn't say my name.
Destiny.
Destiny, yep.
You're welcome. Here, take your 50. No, boy, you got one.
And you added me back, bro.
No, that's a fake profile, man. Here, take that. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on? This is what's going on, brother. Get you a new phone.
A new phone for $50.
Hey,
Good
love
luck.
you, bud. I love you, boy.
Good
Here's
luck
a little
with that.
something on the side there. 50 for you. My last 50 there. Yeah, yeah. God bless you, brother. Yeah, America.
Yeah, America.
Thanks, You got $1 bill. Yeah, I got a 50, bud. There you go. Yeah. You can't.
Appreciate that, my
You're welcome. God bless you guys. Yes. Hi, how are you? Oh my God.
That's a good guy, right? That's a good guy giving some love.
How you doing? Said, while I got you.
All right, so we're back to the case. That's Damon Darling's, guys. Damon Darling. He's a brother from a different mother. Meemaw. Got $1. Meemaw.
2 kids are getting checked up at EMS right now. Can you see underneath it the rest of it? Okay.
I think he got kicked out of Walmart, my friend. I think he got kicked out of Walmart. He got banned from Walmart. Walmart needs to change it.
For days.
2007. See if you can do check for any call history here within the last, 6 months to a year, please.
I had Shelly check. There was one person registered. I didn't hear their name. I just lifted it. Yeah.
You're checking all these drawers.
You know, that's not the smallest little apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Just yeah, work and terrified.
It doesn't have to fucking look like that. 2 little kids roaming around this place. Look, they could have gotten hurt by anything. Look at that shit on the floor. They could have put anything in their mouth.
We're checking your dad. You can check the other ones.
He did, though. Look it up. Look it up. They said that he caused a distraction in the store. You should look it up, seriously. I think that, and Gypsy shouldn't be, right? You're a gutter snipe. Right? The thief and the mommy unaliver. She's welcomed at Walmart. She stole from Walmart. Stole the murder weapon that unalived her mom from Walmart. She said it. And he's stealing from the road commission.
Anything with phone names, anything on there?
There's 2 Amazon packages with the name Crystal on it.
Send me that.
Where are the parents?
Send me
That's
the
question
email
that
of
hangs over
that,
all
please.
of this. We'll talk more about that here in just a second. But as police are trying to figure that out and they're going through just the trash that is just left everywhere in this home, there's an officer outside who is tending to the children, and he grabs some stuffed animals to try and help them stay calm.
Watch. I'm glad he's got stuffed animals back there. I guess they're prepared for anything.
Here. You like these? Which one do you want? You like that one? That one's a cool one, isn't it? That's a cool one, isn't it? Yeah? You want to give this to your brother? You want to give that one to him?
It's cold. Listen to how this cop is freezing.
You want
These
this?
kids were naked.
Oh, that's a cool one. Here. You want that one? He got one. Here. Here.
He's probably showing them more love than their fucking parents.
Give that other blanket.
That's horrible.
Here. You want that? I'll get you a blanket. You want to take that? Maybe another yellow one. Thank you. You want that? Here, buddy. You want to hold on to that for him? Yeah? Here, you want that?
These little kids, they don't know that their life is going to be changed now. They don't know. They don't know what happened here. These little kids weren't born to They had no say in this.
We'll wrap it on the other one.
I don't think we can just take them to McDonald's at the moment.
You want to hold on to it for him? There you go. You're doing good. Have high five?
I'm probably going to forget about that.
You like high fives.
But
What's
I'm
your
glad
name?
you found my page there.
Yeah?
I'm not very active. I
Like
put
it?
some videos up there. So it's pretty graphic here. I like to get more active there, but I heard the streets there are nuts.
The rig's here.
This police officer then brings the children to be checked out by EMS.
I worked EMS in Flint for 7 years, and this is one of the worst ones I've seen.
I'm going to be for this parents or members or guardians or anything that might pop up.
Like that diaper definitely been on there for a while. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they have infection.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, is anything hurt here? Does that feel okay? Yeah, nothing hurt.
As soon as I woke him up, he walked right up to me and he was walking. It's okay, I'm here with you. I'm not gonna leave. You like Snickers? I got a bunch of stickers too.
All right, guys. So we're taking a short little break again. Yeah, when you guys are on there, just hit me up on the side, you know, like the private, and just let me know. Animal fun, guys. Here we go. Revelry. There we go.
Chucky, no! No!
Uh-oh. Oh,
Chucky,
my God.
please, no!
Oh.
No, Chucky! Please! No!
You gotta love the animals. Wow, what a mouth.
Dale.
Farmer in the Dale, farmer in the Dale. Ooh, you sexy beast, you. Look at that. Look, I'm caught on candid camera. Do I have to smile? Let me show you my muscles. Yeah, there I am.
MashaAllah.
A camel in the back. Sunroof down. Digging in the scene with the mist. Okay, check this one out. Halloween. It was supposed to be a little show, right? Circus show. Wah wah.
It's okay.
Poor guy. Oh, poor guy. Look at this one. Look at this one with the little cat to the right. Look.
Come on.
Oh no!
Here you go. Here's my ticket.
Back to the case, guys. These suckers are coming for your pineapple plant. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to this case.
You get all your bears?
E16, 0 Golden Bravo.
Is this a blanket? You guys make it soft. Here you go.
Here you go.
Good job.
Yeah, put a blanket on you, sunshine.
05 Pennsylvania, across the
Be warm.
breathing, cardiac history, Eleanor Bravo,
Little
You
kid
had to
needs to be
estimate they're
comforted.
about
2807.
3-ish.
Yeah, this one's obviously a little older than that one, but I'd say like
3
3
and
or 4.
2?
Yeah.
We have a neighbor by with a phone number. Do you want me to give you her phone number? Maybe she knows the parent's name.
I don't see any like obvious injuries. I mean, in terms of like weight, they don't look like malnourished. So he's got to stay with you. It's okay.
Fucking neglected as hell, though. Left in a house of horrors to get hurt. Kid was eating ground beef that was bad. That can kill a kid, isn't it? Can it kill a kid?
I don't see any proof anywhere else.
Why is his hair all wet?
Back inside the house, the investigation continues, and it's just so disturbing to think that children were living in these conditions, according to police.
You okay? I'll get it.
These people are growing up because of the stench of this
Easier to
house.
get this room? Yeah. Okay.
Did you check the kitchen already?
I checked dishwasher, fridges, all and then we checked the garage. I didn't
Left
see anything.
alone in feces.
Management. Hey, John, will you get a hold of the lady that called, see if she has a number for management and see if we can get them out here or something? Just for the sake of
Call the apartment management and have them check this out, huh?
Someone's like a property manager, or do you call it independently owned? Are they?
Someone said Crystal 2.
Oh, they thinking maybe DRG.
That one says Crystal 2. Like I said, there's a package of warm ground beef in the freezer out in the garage, and that's what the one was eating when I walked in here.
I know. Hey, PJ Lee, how you doing? Don't need anything at the moment. This is a rough case.
She's 2140 right next door. I got her phone number and everything.
The woman next door called the cops. I'm so glad she did. Where the fuck is this woman?
If you tried, I come to the hospital.
Where is this woman? In Flint, Michigan, you're not supposed to be drinking the water, right? I'm not being mean or anything. So if the kids turned on the water and drank a little bit of the water, that's not good. Somebody needs to
Eventually,
write to
police
our
are able to
president.
track
He
the
needs
mother,
to pay
Crystal
attention to what the fuck's going on in this country. Not a country singer who did more for this country than he did.
Down. They speak with her at 6:33 in the morning, according to this body cam video, so roughly 3 hours after they responded to her house. And this is what happened when police confronted her.
There's Mama all dressed, and she looks clean.
We have some investigation to do still, right? And obviously,
Oh, she looks a little wasted, but you notice how she's clothed, even with shoes and socks on.
so until we can work through this, you're the one, as their mother, you're the one who is responsible for taking care of them kids.
She got a vape in that hand. Yeah, she don't look good. She don't look good.
And we work in Flint, we work in Genesee County, so we go in a lot of really bad situations. And it was one of the worst we've ever been in.
I see about 60 people in here on both things. So, guys, talk to each other. Be friends. Be friends.
So these officers here are going to take you. You got to go to jail for the child neglect,
You're gonna go to jail for the child neglect. Leave your shoes off.
abuse. Okay, until we can work through some of your story. All right. So we have up to
She doesn't seem to give a shit.
48 hours to get you charged, and then 72
It
hours.
looks
to get
like
you
that might
arrested.
be the case. It looks like it might be the case.
No, not in the hospital.
No, you can't smoke.
No,
Did she even ask how her kids are? Did that ever come up?
I think the CPS might have a couple more things they need to do for you procedurally, but they'll be able to come see you down at the jail. Okay. And then probably while we're working through some of the stories with the other witnesses, they'll probably revoke your jail phone call.
There's about 63, 64 in here. 65.
Okay.
On both.
Do you have any questions before we?
Things.
Yeah, probably. We tried to talk to him when we couldn't find you, and we found your kids eating poop and meat, but he didn't answer the door.
Don't want to take pictures.
That's not him.
He's in Florida. Okay. Is his phone number the same it's always been?
Yeah, but the kids wouldn't know any better, right? And those are little kids. That's all right, Eve. We're good. We're good, Eve.
Farmer is currently facing 7 charges in connection to this case. 2 counts of child abandonment, 2 counts of second-degree child abuse, 2 counts of second-degree child abuse in the presence of another child, and 1 count of lying to a peace officer. Farmer's bond was set at $64,000. It does appear, according to online court records out of Michigan, that she is still in custody. As far as where her case goes next, a jury trial is set for October 20th, and her next court hearing is a pretrial hearing that is set for September 21st. She is presumed innocent until proven guilty. That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law and
That was something, huh? That was something.
Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and
We
Spotify.
got more.
and we're
We
also
got
streaming
more.
on Peacock.
All right, our favorite royal, Prince Louis. Wow, babe. Let's go, Louis. So I know that a lot of these have some clips that we've seen before. Yes, she does need to be charged. She's sitting in jail now. She needs to keep her ass there. So, Louis, we had to hush the music here because no copyright thing. But Louis, he's got a little jig going with him. He's in an itch, And there he's with his daddy again. What's that? I don't know. And he's clapping, and he realizes that when he claps, people clap at him. So he's trying to get a whole rigmarole going. And look, honey, stop, please. Get him. Catherine, please. He's your son, Catherine. Stop him. Oh, there he goes. There, and he's absolutely in love with s'mores. He's gone a little crazy. And there she is. She was the queen. It's her great grandson, in it? And he doesn't seem impressed with her. Do you see that? Do you see that? Get your fingers out your mouth, son, and look. You old biddy, you. Who do you think you are, queen? Oh, look, because everybody says that you're my great grandma and you've got some important role. Look at you. Why are you wearing blue, lady? Funny looking hat, too. Wait, look, I'm sifting. I'm sifting the sugar or the flour. I haven't figured out what it is, but it's very important. There you go, all the way in there. And Dad, look, Dad, I wave and they shout. No teeth, but I wave and they shout, Daddy. Look, stop doing that. Stop it. Off with your head when you're 18. Mommy, do I have to hold your hand in these silly ass shorts? In this purple. I'm wearing purple, Mom. I match the fucking car. Oh, Daddy, I want to do this when I get older. You can't do this. You're an heir. An heir to what? To the spare. I'm the fucking spare. I could do this then, Daddy. It doesn't matter what I do. It's fucking George that can't do shit. Hi, Mom. Hey, son, how are you? My little spare. Hi, everybody. Hey, you're the future king. How come you're not, waving? Because you're going to work for me, brother. You wave for me. My hair. Yeah, you're going to be bald by the time you're 20. Don't worry about it. Looks like I got Mom's hair. I'll probably have a lot of it. You won't have any. Look at Daddy. All right, guys, this is Lindsay Clancy info. He is a little rascal. I know. Eat me, Queenie. Eat me off with your head. Okay, guys. All right. Great grandma. That was his great grandma. I loved her too. All right. Okay, guys. I'm glad. I love doing that for you. Heir to the spare. He is. All right. Let's go. This is important because this is something that a lot of you guys, Jamie, and I think Janae, yeah, this is for you guys.
Well, the Lindsay Clancy trial has taken another turn. And after everything that has come out in court over the last several days, I went back and looked at the night of January 24th all over again. Because we now know things that we didn't know a week ago, things that may answer some of the biggest questions surrounding this case while raising entirely new ones. And when you put everything together minute by minute, there is a very different picture beginning to emerge.
By minute. Remember that song?
Rumors, not from TikTok theories, but from the evidence
Lady
presented
Blue, we were
inside
just
that
talking
courtroom.
about you.
And that's important.
I was thinking about you when they were talking about the queen and all the blue. They said Lady Blue. I said, where's my Lady Blue? There you are, Lady Blue. Hello.
Because while this trial has been unfolding, something else has been happening online. The theories have gotten bigger, the accusations have gotten way more serious, and some of the things being presented as fact have spread so far that almost nobody seems to remember where they actually came from.
Jamie.
So today we're going back to the evidence. We're going to reconstruct one of the most important periods of this entire case, examine what we've learned since my last video, and take another look at some of the claims that have absolutely exploded online. And by the end of this video, you can decide for yourself what the evidence actually shows. I'm Vanessa, and welcome back to Unmasked. If you love deep dives into current cases like this one, please don't forget to subscribe. And
so I don't know this woman. What this making me mad, then have me laughing is feeling a little. I'm not bipolar, just so you know. I'm just in. I'm in one of my moods. But I promise you, this is just weed. There's nothing even in this. There's no the diamonds or hash or anything. It's just plain old weed, and that's it. And this is listen, man. This is my and I just ordered 4 more cases of this. So come on. It's just we got to be happy, right, guys? We got to be happy. We have a choice. Wake up in the morning. It's horrible when we wake up unhappy. I mean, my phone came to life, so I'm grateful because shit, that saved me like $800, right? These phones. So
turn on your notifications so you
why you got to make me defend myself, Aunt Edna, Auntie?
won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Now let's dive in and unmask all of the latest bombshells in the Lindsay Clancy trial. When I made my last video about the Lindsay Clancy case, I spent a lot of time going through the growing number of theories.
I don't know about that. I think that the kids have been mentioned. I think it's really important that the mental health needs to be the forefront here so that this doesn't happen like it's happening. You know, we need to do something. Look at the way people are leaving their kids. I'm not saying that that's what this woman did because I think this woman suffered horribly with postpartum and some other psychosis or something.
Surrounding Patrick Clancy. My intent is not to attack anyone because this case is extremely polarizing and it elicits a lot of emotions, and that's completely understandable. So I'm making these videos with total respect to whatever opinion you hold, but my position is pretty simple. If you're going to accuse
Listen, bipolar, sit in the corner then. Joking with you, Auntie.
this man of murdering his 3 children, show
Thank
me
you for
the
the
evidence.
flower.
Not something you think
Jelly
is
the
weird,
best.
not something Patrick said 3 years later that doesn't perfectly match a timestamp, not as
there's only 12 in a case, so I could probably, you know, I'm hoping it'll last me a month.
screenshot circulating on TikTok, but actual evidence. And since my last video came out, the prosecution has rested its case, the defense has been presenting theirs, and we have learned a lot more. And some of what we learned is incredibly important to the theories surrounding Patrick, because we now have new digital evidence that helps us reconstruct Lindsay's movements during one.
So you guys, I want you to hear this because we have people that believe Patrick had something to do with it. So, you know, let's investigate that a little bit.
Of the most critical periods of that night. We have surveillance evidence that allows us to independently track Patrick's movements. We finally heard from an actual forensic pathologist about Lindsay's injuries, which is important considering the number of people online who have now awarded themselves medical degrees over the last 3 weeks. And we've heard new testimony from Lindsay's own family about just how badly she was deteriorating before January 24th. But what we can't do is start with the conclusion that Patrick did it and then twist every piece of evidence until we can somehow make it fit. So we're going to do something much simpler. We're going to start with what we can actually establish. And we're going to start with the timeline because we filled in some gaps this week and they are extremely important.
Okay, you guys ready for this? We'll have something in here to break this up as well. I don't think this is all that long. We should be done, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so, I guess. I got 4 of the giant gallons of the water too. Of regular water too.
So let's go back to January 24th, 2023. As we know, Patrick Clancy leaves his home to run 2 errands that Lindsay herself had asked him to run. He needs to stop at CVS for medication for their daughter, and he needs to pick up dinner from 3B. Now, exactly what time Patrick physically walked out his front door has become the subject of approximately 9,000 internet arguments. And honestly, it doesn't really matter nearly as much anymore, because shortly afterward, we don't have to rely on Patrick's memory, we have cameras. At approximately 5:32 p.m., Patrick Clancy is captured on surveillance inside CVS. And this is where things get very interesting, because at approximately 5:33, Patrick called Lindsay. He's looking for the medication that she asked him to buy and apparently needs clarification. Lindsay doesn't answer. But approximately 1 minute later, at 5:34 p.m., Lindsay calls Patrick back. They speak for only about 14 seconds. And Patrick has testified that during that incredibly brief conversation, that Lindsay sounded like she was, quote, in the middle of something. Now, until recently, that was simply an observation that Patrick remembered from a 14-second phone call. But this week, we...
Okay, so hang on. There's stuff that's come out that's not true on this case. Okay, there's stuff that's come out. I saw where Patrick had a phone in his hand and somebody put in like the woman he's married to. You know what I mean? Like, in that he was on the phone with her. There's so much bullshit. I just want to stay focused on The stuff that people didn't AI. This AI shit is for the birds, man. I'm telling you. It's going to fuck up so much stuff. I don't understand it. I think it's a weapon for those people.
Learned something else. Something was
I
happening
drink
with
coffee
Lindsay's
too. Sorry, Lady Blue. Lady Blue. I might at the most have 2 cups of coffee a day. When I say 2 cups, but seriously. Yeah, that's it.
phone during almost this exact same period. Between approximately 5:33 and 5:38 p.m., data extracted from Lindsay's phone recorded activity associated with climbing 2 flights of stairs. And this is where I want to slow down, because I've seen many people take this evidence and immediately announce exactly what Lindsay was doing. However, we don't know that. Her phone cannot tell us which staircase she was on, it cannot tell us what room she had just left, and it definitely cannot tell us when each child was killed. But we do know the general layout of this story. Cora, Dawson, and Callan were ultimately found downstairs in the basement. Lindsay ultimately ended upstairs in the primary bedroom before going out the second-story window. So there is one possible reconstruction of these 5 minutes that I think we at least have to consider. What if when Patrick called at 5:33, Lindsay was downstairs in the basement with the kids? What if Lindsay was in the process of murdering them or had just tied the bands around, and that's why she didn't answer? Personally, I believe that's exactly
what happy. These kids are so happy. Look at
what was happening. So she misses Patrick's call. At 5:34, she calls him back. They speak for 14 seconds. And then sometime during that exact same 5-minute period, her phone records her moving up 2 flights of stairs. So from the new evidence we've now heard, it does seem like that was when Lindsay would have been moving from the basement back upstairs towards the bedroom. But here's the part that requires absolutely no speculation whatsoever. While Lindsay's device is recording this activity, Patrick Clancy is documented somewhere else. He's at CVS. He is on camera 2 minutes before Lindsay returns his call. And obviously, Patrick cannot be in 2 places at once. And remember, this isn't the end of Patrick's errands. After CVS...
Okay, so I know where you guys are going. Yeah, but Toddy, maybe he put that in her head. She's going to talk about this as well, I believe.
He still has to pick up the dinner that Lindsay had ordered from 3V. Patrick purchases the medication and leaves CVS. And then at approximately 5:54 p.m., surveillance footage captures Patrick entering 3V restaurant to pick up their food. And this is another timestamp that I think gets lost in all of the noise surrounding this case. Because once again, we don't have to take Patrick's word for where he was. He's on camera. So now we have Patrick independently documented at 2 different locations away from the house during that critical time period. After he picks up the food, he heads home. And at approximately 6:09 p.m., Patrick calls Lindsay's phone. And according to his testimony, he begins looking for everyone. He goes upstairs, the master bedroom door is locked, he eventually gets a key, gets inside, sees blood everywhere and an open window, looks outside, and sees Lindsay on the ground below. He then runs outside to her.
The trial isn't about who committed the murder. Yeah, I know.
And makes the 911 call at 6:11 p.m. And here's the biggest problem with the theory that Patrick Clancy committed the murders. Where in this timeline does Patrick even have the opportunity to do what so many people are accusing him of? And I'm asking that sincerely, because depending on which version of the theory you believe, Patrick has to kill 3 children, he has to inflict Lindsay's neck and wrist injuries, he has to somehow get Lindsay through a second-story window, potentially stage portions of the scene, then he has to leave the house, appear...
Yeah, so this doesn't seem like this is legitimate at all, right?
Completely normal on surveillance at CVS, pick up the medication, drive to 3V, appear on surveillance there as well, drive home, and then manufacture the entire discovery scene. All while Lindsay's own device is recording activity during the period when Patrick is documented away from the house. And if the response is, well, maybe he did everything before he left. There's still a huge problem with that because Lindsay returned his call at 5:34 p.m., so she obviously hadn't gone out of the window yet. One response that I've seen a lot to this timeline is, okay, but there were 3 children, and Lindsay couldn't possibly have strangled 3 children in that amount of time. And initially, I understand why someone might think that because that's a very tight window of time. I think a lot of people are picturing someone...
Guys, I know this is hard, this is tough. Take a deep breath if you need to. If you need to walk away for a minute, then do that. This is tough.
Basically holding the exercise bands around each child's neck for an extended period of time.
Hi, this is former Navy SEAL Cade Courtley coming to you from my bunker to tell you.
Coming to you from my bunker. Jamie wants to get one of those. Ask her. She'll tell you.
how Patrick described them. I have no idea where that's coming from.
Let me find where I did that. Ooh.
Left. There's still a huge problem with that because Lindsay returned his call at 5:34 p.m., so she obviously hadn't gone out of the window yet. One response that I've seen a lot to this timeline is, okay, but there were 3 children, and Lindsay couldn't possibly have strangled 3 children in that amount of time. And initially, I understand why someone might think that because that's a very tight window of time. I think a lot of people are picturing someone physically holding the exercise bands around each child's neck for an extended period of time.
Hi, this is former Navy SEAL Cade Courtley coming to you from my bunker to tell you that you've just unlocked a
But the testimony we've now heard is important to understanding why that assumption may not be correct. As we know, the children were found with exercise bands around their necks, and Patrick testified about the way those bands were secured when he found them. There's been a lot of talk online about these being these elaborate knots, but that's not how Patrick described them. I have no idea where that's coming from. Patrick described it.
I don't think she was thinking. I think she was like robotic.
As being tied like the first steps of tying your shoes. You cross one side over the other, pull it through, and tighten. And we also heard testimony about the material that these resistance bands are made of, and the material has friction and it grips. Meaning that once significant tension is applied, it doesn't necessarily behave like a smooth piece of rope that immediately loosens.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing that, Virginia. Thank you. That would be great. So, Janae, you feel like these unalivings happened before he even took off and went. Is that correct?
Someone lets go.
Before he went to the
and that's
store
important
and before he went to go get the food. Is that what you think?
because it means that Lindsay may have not needed to continuously stand there, physically holding each band tight the entire time to cause death. So the argument that there wasn't enough time, therefore Lindsay couldn't have done it, does not match up with the testimony. And then we get to what happened to Lindsay herself. Because this week, for the first time, we heard from someone whose actual profession is interpreting injuries just like these. If you've spent any amount of time on TikTok or
Okay, but I mean, I'm asking you if that's what you're saying, Janae.
Facebook following this trial,
Is that what you're
you've
saying?
probably seen
It's fine
some
if that's
version
what
of
you're
this.
saying. But then I would say, how do you explain how do you explain the call? You think he set something up? You think he had another phone? How do you explain the movement of the phone in the house at that time? All right, troublemaker. So I'm asking you the same questions. I'm asking anybody to argue that. I'm not saying he did it or he didn't do it. I wasn't there. I'm saying if you think that, then how do you explain the phone call that he got from her? How do you explain that her phone was in the house going up and down stairs? I mean, seriously.
Theory. Lindsay is right-handed, Patrick is supposedly left-handed. Look at the direction of Lindsay's neck wound. Therefore, Patrick must have cut Lindsay's throat. I've seen diagrams, I've seen arrows, I've seen people literally mimicking knife movements on themselves to demonstrate how Lindsay supposedly couldn't have caused her own injuries. And again, there is one huge problem with that. I cannot find one single forensic expert in this trial who has testified that Lindsay's injuries indicate that they were inflicted by a left-handed person. And this week, we finally heard testimony from an actual forensic pathologist about Lindsay's injuries. Dr. Elizabeth.
That's valid because I guess the reason would be is because he didn't want responsibility for them. He wanted to start a new life.
Elizabeth La Posada reviewed Lindsay's medical records and testified specifically about the wounds to her neck and her wrists. And instead of telling the jury that the wounds indicated a left-handed attacker,
So you think that, but they came from her phone, not his girlfriend's phone. They came from his wife's phone, and her phone would have been up and down. So do you think that he can, do you think somebody was in the house moving the phone up and down? Or maybe he had some sort of something tied to the phone that the phone went up and down on its own, maybe some sort of I mean, I'm not being funny. You know, some sort of remote control or something. that made the phone move and go up and down like that? I mean, that's possible, right? In that house, they didn't have any cameras. Like, there's a bunch of cameras in my home. You're gonna
We
see
discussed
shit.
something very different: hesitation injuries. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that term, hesitation injuries are generally smaller, shallower, or more tentative wounds seen alongside a more significant self-inflicted injury. And the doctor testified about Lindsay having injuries with those characteristics. Think about why that matters. One of the biggest theories online is that Patrick attacked Lindsay with a knife. So if it was Patrick who inflicted these injuries and his intent was to kill her, then why would they be hesitant wounds? So if you're going to claim that the direction of Lindsay's wound proves that Patrick did it, then show me the expert that testified to that, or show me the evidence, because it just isn't there. But the doctor's testimony didn't stop with the knife wounds, because she also addressed one of the most serious.
All I want to say to you guys is please be careful where you're getting your information from, and that it's real information. You know what I'm saying? That it's real information. I'm not saying he did it or he didn't do it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But this woman, she thinks she did it. Can we agree on that? Do you think she thinks she did it?
Injuries that Lindsay suffered that night, her spinal injury. And this is where yet another popular Patrick theory runs into a problem. The theory goes that Patrick didn't just kill the children, he then attacked Lindsay and threw her out of their second-story bedroom window in an attempt to kill her and make the entire thing look like a murder-suicide. The pathologist testified that based on the nature of that injury, she concluded that Lindsay landed head first. Of course, the prosecution challenged her on this. They pointed out that Lindsay did not have some of the external head injuries that you might expect from a head-first impact.
Well, supposedly, she said that one time in November, and I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but her medication had changed, and I mean, God, I don't know. You know, it's a horrible thing.
There was no major injury to the top of her head, no skull fracture, and no brain bleed. However, the doctor explained that when you land head first, the shock from the impact will travel down the body and into the spine.
Well, I don't see what's under her head, but that's not
Yep, and I think she's going to talk about that for a second.
relevant to understanding that she did fall head first.
Okay, so you're saying she fell head first from 13 feet onto hard frozen ground and had no visible injuries to the exterior of her head.
That's weird.
Yes.
And you're saying that she...
Excuse me, I'm
It was a
sure
yes or
there
no
was
question,
some-
doctor.
Listen, hold on. Doctor, listen to the question, answer the question, and then we'll just go from there. Go ahead. Ms. Sprague, if you want to re-ask that question.
Doctor, yes or no, she fell to the ground, frozen ground, and then had no apparent injury to the exterior of her head, correct?
Correct.
And she fell head first to the frozen ground and with enough force to break several vertebrae in her ribs, but did not have a skull fracture, a brain bleed, or anything else, any other type of injury to her head, correct?
That's absolutely correct.
So obviously, a forensic pathologist cannot tell us what was happening inside someone's mind when they have an accident, but her testimony was in line with Lindsay diving headfirst out of her window.
Jimmy, you're
And this is where I think something has gone very wrong with the online conversation surrounding this case, because we're taking every single unknown fact in this case and automatically filling in the blank with Patrick did it. But there was another person inside that house that evening, a person who had been deteriorating for months, a person who had been desperately seeking psychiatric help, and as we learned from her own family this week, a person who had already expressed fears about harming her children. And this is where I think we need to bring the focus back to the person who's actually on trial. Because while the internet has spent the
I don't know if she broke her neck, but she's paralyzed from the waist down.
last several weeks trying to build a murder case against Patrick Clancy, Lindsay's own family has been testifying about what was happening to her before January 24th. Lindsay's mother, Paula Musgrove, testified about a conversation that she had with Lindsay in December of 2022. According to Paula, Lindsay told both her and Patrick that she was having thoughts of harming the children.
The saddest bit is that she's sitting there saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it. And she did it.
Lindsay's sister.
All these people have to live with the guilt of not acting on that. I would think.
Also testified about just how badly she had deteriorated. She described Lindsay experiencing thoughts of self-harm and struggling significantly in the months leading up to the murders. And then we heard from someone I think is particularly important in this conversation, Patrick's own mother, Susan Clancy. And she didn't minimize what Lindsay had been going through. She said Lindsay was begging for help. She described a woman who was depressed, anxious, unable to sleep, losing her appetite, and increasingly scared by what was happening to her. Patrick's mother has every reason to hate Lindsay, but instead, she testified for the defense. And to me, that is huge. Lindsay's attorneys aren't standing in that courtroom presenting a case that Patrick secretly killed Cora, Dawson, and Callan. They're presenting a case that Lindsay did it while suffering from a mental illness so severe that she should not be held criminally responsible. And that is what this trial is about. And yet somehow social media has created an entirely different trial and run crazy with it. And a perfect example of that is one of the claims involving Patrick and the woman he eventually remarried, Rachel Dennis. According to posts circulating online, people have now supposedly uncovered proof that Patrick and Rachel were having an affair before the murders. To prove this, a screenshot has been circulating online, allegedly showing that they went to Costa Rica together shortly after the children died. Except there's a problem with that. The screenshot being circulated is fake. Patrick did travel after the murders. That part isn't some newly discovered secret, but people on
Yes, I agree. I don't know why. I don't.
Online began combining Patrick's travel information with completely separate reviews and posts that aren't even connected to his new wife and presenting it as evidence that the two of them were together. In fact, the travel review being posted online isn't even a review from Costa Rica. It's from a fishing charter review in a different state. The person just happens to have the same name as his new wife. The Rachel Dennis that actually made the review has come forward and said that those screenshots were taken from her review from a fishing trip and that she's not the same Rachel Dennis.
So see where people go with things?
Who's married to Patrick. She also claims that when she contacted those creators to let them know that the information was false, they either blocked her or ignored her. So again, that is a perfect example of what I'm trying to say. We've now gotten to the point where facts and evidence are completely irrelevant, and the only thing that matters.
I think it does. I think that would matter for sure. It would give him motive. Right now, he doesn't have a motive. He didn't have a motive for anything. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to start a new family or was unhappy in his marriage and was going on, then yeah, I think that would give him motive. So I think that you can't find anything on these people.
Is sticking to the belief that Patrick Clancy is guilty. And again, even if someday we learn that Patrick was actually having an affair would still not prove that he murdered 3 children. He would still have to put him at the crime and make it fit.
But it would give him motive.
So after everything we've learned this week,
and
I
it
keep
would be
coming back
legitimate that people don't like him and they would give him reason. Right now, it's made up reason.
to the same thing. Follow the evidence, not the rumors, not the TikToks, and not a theory that requires us to completely ignore everything that doesn't fit. There are still...
He could have done that on his own. Why did he have to kill his family to do that? He could have left his family and went and lived there.
Major questions for this jury to answer about Lindsay Clancy and her state of mind that night. But when it comes to the accusations being made against Patrick and now his new wife, it's important to stick to what can actually be proven. So what do you guys think about all of this new information? Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next video.
So I like this person. I thought that they put out a pretty good video. I thought so. Patrick was working for Microsoft. He doesn't need to marry to acquire stability. All right, guys. Sophie's Corner. We know who Sophie is, but I think this is more about Caitlin, I want to say. Sophie's friend, Caitlin. Here we go, guys. Got a little personal. Here we
First
go.
blood.
Troublemaker. Look at that one. Troublemaker. Booyah.
What? First blood.
Here we go. Let's go. Ooh,
I was gonna steal it. Are you kidding me?
Stop it! Why'd you do that to me, man? Knock me on my ass.
Okay, Batman, we'll take it from here.
Moments later.
Booyah! Nope. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, boy.
peeing in cup time. I'm sorry. What? Drug test. Follow me.
Let's go. And there she goes. So yeah, 3 points. Booyah!
Three.
Once again, 3 points, another 3 points. She's running through the court like she's Superman. Touchdown! Booyah! A layup, perfect. There we go. You got it. No, that's all right. Is that Mitchell? I think so. My feet. There we go. Ooh, 3 points. 3 points. Oh, there I am. Caitlin Clark going to her friend and say, man, you number one.
Here I come. Here I come.
And I'm just a bum on the back. Have a good day, and thank you. All right, guys, what are you thinking? Say, Toddy, you're a little off. I know, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I got some stuff I got to do. And hopefully I'll see you on a few videos. Check out the ones that I put out on I put one up this morning about Ryan Anderson, and I put one up on the argument with Toddy One Skip about women's sports, and one that I'm going to put up about Army Hammer. And on Everybody Has a Story to Tell, I put on Dolly Parton. So I hope you guys had a great day. Thank you for coming and spending time with me as always. My moderators, you're number one. You're number one. And to all of you guys, thank you. You're number one as well. So, Nama, thank you for being here. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for coming out of the bushes. We don't bite unless you ask us to. He's a cannibal. There you go. We can leave it at that, right, Edie? All right, guys. Well, the thing about Army, what surprises me about Army is, again, Hollywood is going to take him back and put him on the screens where the Cayman Islands wouldn't even let him sell fucking property. So you tell me what's going on with that. You tell me, Bubba. You ready to go? You want to go out? All right, guys, be great. Thank you so, so much. Take care. I do bite. We'll leave that one there. Take care, guys. What are you doing, Bubba?